Hello and welcome to your virtual open day for the acting programme. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm sorry that it can't be in person today, but I am looking forward to hopefully being able to meet you in person soon. My name is Gemma Bowden and I am the programme leader for the acting department, and if you decide to come and train with us, I will be your voice tutor and your year one tutor. I'm going to take you through a brief outline of what you can expect from our course today and hopefully answer any questions that you have. Just to remind you, today we've got the live talks and the Q&A sessions. They include personal statements, finance and accommodation talks, amongst others. We've got the virtual campus tours, so you can come and see our campus without actually being on the campus. We've got the course-specific videos, and we've got the live chat and the social media throughout the day for any questions that you might have. And of course, one of our core members of the team will be online to answer any questions for you as well. So, a brief outline of the course. The acting programme is a conservatoire style programme run in a university environment. We have Spotlight and Equity accreditation, and we're also one of only 8 institutions in the world to have ESTL voice training affiliation status, which for us means that your voice training is going to be a cut above the rest. Just to clarify, Spotlight is the UK's industry leading casting platform, and Equity is the Professional UK Performers Union. Meaning that when you graduate, they're going to be the people that help you to get work, and they're also going to look after you whilst you're in work. So having the endorsement from those two associations is really important for us because it's a stamp of quality, but it's also a insurance to you that you'll have 30 hours contact time a week for 30 weeks in classes of no more than 22 students. So the course itself is divided into 3 main strands. You've got acting, voice and movement. So in year 1, your acting classes focus on contemporary texts and you look at classical ways of approaching a character. So your Stanislavski and your Uta Hagen work. And then you'll also start to look at the core components of improvisation. In addition to this, you'll take stage combat classes and you have the opportunity to take additional qualifications that are recognised in the industry as part of that module. As part of your voice module, you'll gain your level 1 and 2 ESTL qualification, which again is recognised by the industry and can go on your Spotlight CV on graduation, and you'll undertake group singing classes. In your movement strand, you start to look at pure movement and animal study, and you also undertake Alexander technique classes and ballet classes. And then you underpin all of this work in year 1 with your theories and histories module, which underpins the history of theatre right from the start with the Greeks up to present day. In year 2, your 3 strands continue. In your acting module, you start to branch out into mediated acting. So you look at acting for screen and acting for radio. And then you also start to look at different ways of approaching character. So you start to look at movement psychology of Laab and Malgrim. And you also start to look at classical text, such as Shakespeare. In your voice modules, you continue with group singing lessons and you start to look at classical text in Shakespeare, the component parts, rhetoric and accent and dialect. You continue with your stage combat classes and you have the opportunity in second year to undertake intermediate exams. In your movement module, you continue with pure movement, but you also start to add in mask work and you start to look at contact impro. And then your final module in the second year is a public Shakespeare performance that is directed by a professional director. Then we come to third year, and third year is all about practice. You just go from show to show to show to show. And in all of the shows that you're doing, you're working with a professional external director. And that's really important for us because what that means is we're getting you rubbing shoulders with those people that could employ you on graduation. So we're putting you in the best possible position for when you graduate. And then alongside those productions, of which in total you have 6, you also undertake your industry preparation module. So this is where you start to do casting sessions with professional casting directors that we bring in. You have an agent interview with a professional agent. And actually, as a result of that, we have about a handful of students that he takes on every year on graduation, which is fantastic. You also create your website. You get your professional headshots done. You create a voice reel, a show reel. So you're really ready to go on graduation. And then all of this culminates in your showcase in London at the end of the year, which is by invitation only. And your showcase is to an audience of invited casting directors, agents and professional directors. I hope that's answered a lot of your questions. Thank you so much for joining us today and listening. And don't forget that you can visit the Open Day web pages to view more of our Open Day content. Thank you.